Hey guys, what's going on? This is Vitaly Dubinin, and in this video I want to share with you something that may completely shift your mindset about what it takes to build a successful online business. It may surprise you or even shock you, especially if you are new to internet marketing. And if you stick with me till the end of the video, I'm going to reveal to you the formula to build a successful business that costs people $15,000 to attend, that I learned in a high-end mastermind, and I'm going to reveal it to you right in this video. So I was watching the other day some training program that cost me a couple thousands of dollars, and there's one guy that made millions on the internet. I will not mention his name. So he came up and he began speaking about this very powerful concept, and that is, it's easier to make $50,000 per month than it is to make your first $5,000 per month. Now think about it for a moment. Why do you think it's much easier to make $50,000 per month than to make your first $5,000 per month? Well, when you're just starting out, you're you have no results yet. You don't completely believe in what you're doing. You have no credibility in the marketplace. You have no authority yet. You have no success stories yet. You don't know exactly what you're doing. You don't know if what you're doing is going to bring you the results that you're looking for. And you're kind of stumbling around, you're trying different things, and it may work or it may not work, or if you don't have a budget, you kind of need to figure out how to do it without a budget and do it more free stuff. And if you have a budget, you may blow up your budget very quickly with paid advertising and make a lot of mistakes. And then you realize that you need to tweak your paid advertisement, but then you have no budget left, so you return to square one, right? When you just got started. So that's why when you just get started, the first $5,000 a month is going to be the hardest. The first $10,000 a month is going to be the hardest. Next, it's going to be much easier to make $20,000, $50,000, and $100,000. It's much easier to make those kind of money. So he was saying, like, I remember exactly what he said. He said it's much easier to make $50,000 a month, right, than it is to make $50,000 a week. And then he said that it's much easier to make $50,000 in a day than it is to make $50,000 in a week. And then he said it's much easier to make $50,000 in an hour than it is to make $50,000 in a day. You get the point, right? It's much easier because, well, there's a variety of reasons. But you already have experience, you already know what you're doing, and it's much easier to leverage your results after you have them. Alright, so if you're just starting out, just remember that you need to do whatever it takes to make your first results, to make your first $10,000 a month, and from then on, it's going to be an easy ride. So let me reveal to you a formula right now that I learned from a high-end mastermind that cost people $15,000 to attend. And the whole mastermind event, it all comes down to this formula. So the first thing you need to do is learn. And what I mean by learn, I mean you need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in your education. You need to buy the internet marketing courses and go through the stuff. You need to read the books. You need to attend the webinars. All right, and that's kind of what I did when I first got started. I was binging on information. I mean, every single course that came out online, I was like, I want that. It was so easy to sell to me because they were promising so much, that I'm going to make so much money in a short period of time, and and I believed them. So I had to buy it, and also different marketing strategies. I decided that I want to be one of the best internet marketers in the world. So if I want to be one of the best internet marketers in the world, then I need to invest in expensive education to take me there. I need to invest in coaching. That's exactly what I did. I bought a lot of courses, a lot of stuff to teach me how to do it. But I was buying probably too much because I didn't have enough time in a day to go through all of the materials. But if you're not already doing that, that's the first step. You have to invest in yourself. You have to take the time to learn, how to do stuff. And that's why I've written here to invest in yourself, and also I've written here to model. It means that you're going to learn from people who are already getting the results that you are looking for, and you're modeling what they're doing. You're putting your detective hat and you're seeing what exactly they're doing, how they're positioning themselves, how they're doing videos, how they're blogging, how do you do everything, because everything matters, every single detail. So that's how you shorten your learning curve, by actually learning from people who are making the results, alright? So this is the first part. But a lot of people, they do this first part right. They're learning a lot. They're attending all the webinars. But they don't do the second part, which is do. They don't apply the information, alright? They put things off. They procrastinate on applying the information. Why? Well, because it puts people outside of their comfort zone. It's scary, to apply the information that you've just learned that can change your life, change your business, but it's still scary, And that's why people don't do it. They don't believe in themselves enough. They don't have enough reasons why it's important for them to live the kind of lifestyle they want to live, to have the freedom to do what they want, to live life on their terms. They have to find the reasons. If you don't find enough reasons why, then it's going to be hard to do this part, to implement, to do, alright? Now the third part is to teach. In internet marketing, content is everything. When you're producing content, you become the expert. You teach. So when you learn, and then you're doing, you're implementing what you're learning, then the next step in the formula is to go out and actually teach people. And that's a very important part here. Because when you're going to teach, you are going to learn the most. I mean, you're learning here, you're learning here also a lot when you're doing. You're going to learn a lot by your own mistakes. And then you're going to teach other people. And you're going to become a teacher and going to learn. That's how you're going to position yourself. That's how you're going to give value in the marketplace and build your brand. Because people don't buy products, people don't buy companies, people buy people. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. And they need to first know you and like you and develop this trust relationship before they will buy from you. So this is the formula. This part here, do and teach, you have to take massive action. You have to take massive action, alright? Because that's what it's going to take. It's not enough to just sit there and learn all day. It's not enough to have a clear vision and visualize your ideal life. It's important, but the only things that are going to bring you the result that you want is when you take massive action. Consistent, daily, inspired actions. So what makes the difference? What makes the difference between people who fail and succeed? The difference is people who succeed when their mentors are telling them to do a video every single day, then they go out and they do a video every single day. They don't question it, alright? They take massive action. Even before they know exactly what they're doing, they're just taking massive action. That's what I did when I first got started. I was learning in the university. A couple of years ago, 4 years ago, I tried to build a network marketing business on the internet, and I failed miserably. I tried to do stuff, I tried to learn, I tried to implement stuff, but for a long time, about a year, I was just not making any money. So it was very hard, and the pressure outside, I have a family, and then the overwhelmed with me becoming a dad of a newborn girl, all right, and it was overwhelming, all the changes, and I became a husband and a father in a very short period of time, and I tried to grow this business. And my mother was pressuring me all the time to go and seek out a higher education, like my brother did and all of our family did. So at one point I just quit 4 years ago, and I went to study in the university. But then at one point I kept developing myself. I kept doing personal development and thinking about how to change my life. And then at one point I just decided to give it another shot, give it another chance. So I saw this little ad, and at the time I was trying to do like stupid thing like sell a t-shirt on a website and do some campaign on Facebook, and it didn't succeed. And I saw an ad how to bring 300,000 people in a website in a day or something like that. And I saw through this video, and there was a guy who was showing me an opportunity, something that I never encountered before. And I began going through the process. It took a couple of weeks of going through all the steps and all the process, and then I decided to join the company, buy the product and buy the company that cost a couple $1,000s. And I didn't have the money, I borrowed the money. And the leader, the founder of the company, he told, you need to have your own space, your own office. So that's what I did. I searched and I found an office space, because it's challenging to grow a home-based business when you have 2 small children at home, right? So I found this office place to focus on my business, and I started taking massive action. I started learning a lot, investing and learning as much as I can, doing as much as I can, and then teaching to other people what I learned and what I did. So that's the formula, and here's the secret sauce that is going to make it all work even better. You need to close the gap from learning to teaching. You need to close the gap. So when you learn something, immediately, as soon as possible, go out and do it. And then, when you went out and did it, then immediately you go out and you teach it. You blog about it. You make a video about it. Do something to teach other people what you learned and what you did. So the less gap there's going to be between what you're learning and doing and teaching, the faster you're going to succeed in building an online business. That's it. That's what it takes to build a successful, profitable business. Now, if you want to discover where to find those great internet marketing education, the best internet marketing education that I believe on the internet, it's going to show you exactly what you need to do and how you need to build your home-based business. And it doesn't matter if you're broke, if you're just starting out, if you don't know a thing about internet marketing, or you already experienced marketer and you want to take your business to the next level and seek out those high-end stuff that's not available for free anywhere on the internet. It's closed information, insider information from top internet marketers. And if you want to get access to this kind of knowledge in order to learn from the best, model the best, and then go out and do this stuff and teach it, then click the link below this video, go out on the next page and see my presentation. Watch my presentation till the end and discover what makes me excited when I get up in the morning. Discover how you can change your life completely. How you can give your loved ones, your children, the opportunity and the lifestyle that they deserve. Discover how you can stop your struggle on the internet and start making progress toward your goals and your dreams. It's not going to be an easy ride, but I promise you it's worth it. So click the link below, watch the presentation in full, and I'll meet you there. This has been Vitaly Dubinin from Israel, and I'll talk to you soon.